Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Going to take a look at one today from Mikkeller, and this is actually their Simcoe hopped IPA. So right there in a can, comes in at 7.3% ABV, 100 IBU. Not really as much information on the can outside of your standard warning, and I don't think I've ever had a Mikkeller beer before. I know about Mikkeller. I know about them being out of Denmark, being a pretty popular brewer, but just had never had one for whatever reason. Ended up picking this up the other day and decided to go ahead and check it out. So let's get this baby open and get it into the glass. And just again, there is some of the neat little artwork, and I guess all their cans, they just kind of do different artist designs. And there on the sides, you can see the IPA down the can. Obviously, Simcoe hops are in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and let this settle out here, but into the glass it goes. And again, you see that deep, dark, amber, maybe copper orange type color take place. The head itself, it came out a nice large foamy head. I tried not to pour too aggressively, but it did give me a head that's pretty much probably about 3 to 4 finger, and it does sit off-white, kind of a cream type color. A lot of haziness on the beer itself, as you can see there where you can't see through to the other side. It does go a little bit more yellow with the light behind it, but out of that it kind of stays that orange type color. I'm getting some grapefruit, I'm getting some tangerine, maybe a little bit of an orange, but a nice amount of tropical aroma from the hops that were used. Very refreshing. I was a little worried about this one as well, because this one, you wouldn't believe it if I told you, which I am going to tell you anyway. I don't know if you can see that on the back part of the can. I actually picked this up at one of my places. Mikkeller, usually these things are $3 to $4 up. They were selling this one for 99 cents a can. They had a few of these that they were getting out there, and I was wondering if it might be too old, but so far by the aroma, it does seem to be very nice. As far as the taste, that's actually not too bad at all. I think I hit a little bit of a gold mine on that one. It opens up with nice big flavor. You do have that initial bitterness. You're not going to duck that with 100 IBU, but you have a nice crisp, refreshing break on the back end. You do have a little bit of that tangerine type flavor into the taste, but the flavor itself opens up nicely across the mouth. It gets off the tongue, it gets into the cheeks. I've got a lot of mouth action taking place all over. The body sits pretty much as a full body type beer. Carbonation is not too ramped up. It's actually sitting very palatable, and it's got a nice feel to it. The duration is lasting for a good amount of time. I can just feel all those flavors kicking around very nicely. You really get the hops coming through off the flavor as well. Kind of has like the bouquet of the citrus type flavors from the hops that were used. Wow, I've always heard good things about Mikkeller, and I'm going to say they're pretty much dead on. This one is a very decent IPA. I can show you now some of the lacing taking place on the glass as it goes down. Definitely one I can just sit back and enjoy. I kind of wish I had a cigar right now to go with this one, because I am really digging the flavors that are coming out of here. Very much a nail right on to the style for the IPA. Not much negative effects at all in this beer. I mean, this is pretty much dead on. The texture, not thin at all, of course, at the 7.3%, but a nice solid texture, a nice dry texture with it that goes into that crisp and finish that I mentioned, and it has like a little bit of a refreshing quality to it. It's not totally like a juicier type IPA, but it does have a nice refreshing quality as well. So definitely one I would say check out for sure. This is, again, Mikkeller, their Simcoe hopped IPA. Definitely worth it, especially if you're an IPA fan. It's kind of cool with the little hops with the little hat on there too on the artwork. So not sure what the other thing is, if something is eating it or what, when you turn it sideways. But you know, I work with a lot of artists doing some different things, so I never try to figure out what might be going on totally in their psyche, but just an interesting picture. But thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. If you've had this beer, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it as well. And as always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I definitely appreciate you swinging by and check out another video. I look forward to catching you in the next one. Keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.